Hey everyone, it's Olivia and
Sophia
from Status Teenage. So it's already starting off so chaotic. So today's episode has to be a little bit shorter because we're really busy. I have things, actually I finished all my homework, but I have things to do for the podcast. I have to do some studying. Sophia.
It's my brother's birthday today, so I have to go do stuff with him.
Yeah.
But just a disclaimer, my mic isn't working today, so by dysfunctional, that's what Olivia means. Shit's, I don't know what. It just doesn't want to work.
It doesn't want to work. She restarted her computer twice. Her mic is just not working, whatever she does. So she's using her external mic or like the one that comes with her computer, whatever. And let's hope that the background noise, I'm able to reduce it. But if not, you guys are just gonna have to deal with it for this episode.
I'm so sorry.
Like, there's literally nothing we could really do to fix
if
it.
You hear the clicking of my nails. It's a child coming to your windowsill and knocking on your door.
So I just tried recording. Like, we recorded like a minute in, and I noticed that it wasn't picking up her audio. It was only picking up my audio, so I had to reset up the tracks. Anyway, so let's talk about our week like we did a minute ago. I wanted to mention, at the beginning of every episode, we talk about our week because it's a good catch-up. It's a good summary to everything that's happened in the week, you know? It's a good reflection.
Yeah.
It's good.
Sometimes some things will be more interesting than others.
Yeah. This week, I just want to say that we're super busy because of school. But also, we got nice DMs on Instagram, so.
Yeah! Oh my god. Guys, please DM us. It makes our day, honestly. Me and Olivia both rush to start typing, and then Olivia sends a text faster than me, and I'm over here like, hey, it's Sophia's turn now. But it's super sweet, and even like DM us questions, and we'll do a Q&A one day when we have more listeners, so that there's more people sending us questions. But still, just DM us. It's really exciting.
And yeah, exactly. And if you want, like, if there's a certain episode that you might want, like, advice on, or you just want to hear from, like, other perspectives, let us know. Let us know.
We could always use more episode. I just hit my table. Hopefully, you guys definitely heard that. We could always use more ideas. We're kind of already running out of we're not. We have a whole list, but like
we have a list of episodes, but a lot of them are like for the future. Like, a lot of them are for the future. Yeah,
we don't want too many episodes that are the same, too close together and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
It's exciting. I honestly, like, I always make time throughout the day, whether that's, like, in between homework or whatever, and I give myself time just to, like, think of things to do for the podcast. And I'm always designing, and I'm always on my iPad, because if you guys didn't know, I do the designing for the podcast. Sophia's like I'm
the social relations person, except we both send the DMs. We both respond to the DMs because it's super sweet. Yeah. But I also do like the stories on Instagram and stuff, just because I don't have the program that Olivia has.
So the program that I have, I do like all the designs. I edit, but it's like not a hassle because I love it so much.
If you guys want to hear something interesting, me and Olivia had to do a Baskin Robbins commercial, not a real one, like a little one for school. And she did all the editing, and we still got marks off because we were overachiever. Olivia's an overachiever, and the teacher didn't like that she didn't overachieve well enough. So
we added the Victorious theme song. That's what got us marks off. He didn't like it. He said it didn't match. I was like, no, it matches. You're just angry.
You still like Victorious. You're not a true Victorious fan.
He doesn't like it.
Anyways, Olivia, how's your week been going in regards to school, podcast aside?
It's been, honestly, it's not that bad because, like, our schedule, it's like 1 week is 2 classes, 1 week is the other 2 classes. And I feel like the only class that has a lot of work is my bio class. But other than that, like, I'm doing fine. The only thing that I don't understand is in our politics class, like, I never know what's going on. Never know.
Because it's much more easier to follow when you're in class. Olivia's online.
Yeah,
I'm in class.
I'm online, yeah.
And I love my politics class. I love it so much. It's my favorite class of the day. And then I go to English class and cry because my teacher read us an article about abstinence today. So yay!
I honestly have no idea. You guys are gonna hear a lot of noise because my dog's barking in the background. Everyone's just like really loud. So if you hear anything,
yeah, the audio is not gonna be good today.
Our apologies, Kate. Today's very chaotic. It's really rough. Today's really rough.
because before it was the summer, so we could record whenever we had time or whatever. Mm-hmm. But now we don't have a lot of time, and we're in our final year of high school, so there's a lot of work we have to do, and it's already stressful and already...
And I have, like, work 3 times a week, so I have to manage that, my social life, and school.
I already missed I have vocals every Friday, and I already missed one class because I forgot about it.
And she was hanging out with me.
Yeah, I was hanging out with Olivia and some of our other friends, and I just forgot.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's a big oopsie.
Anyways,
what did you do?
Well, I cried over English class because
I took English in summer school for that reason.
No, it's not even like, it's just the content. Like, why are we reading we go to a Catholic school, so I know why we're reading an article about abstinence. But, like, you know, we're in grade 12, you know, you don't have to, a lot of kids are sexually active. You don't need to bash us kids for it, okay? Especially not when when an article is written in 1997 or some shit, and then one of the lines in the article is like pagan ideas or like leftist media. You know that article's not going to be good and you shouldn't be reading it to children. Like, put it away. We don't need to hear about your weird purity culture bullshit. Like, I know we go to a Catholic school, but like, yeah, let's bash children on their own life decisions. Like, that's a better alternative.
It's very traditional. That's a whole other. We say this like every episode because we go off topic, but like that's something we need to talk about. I feel because it's so
Because like the article is like the pagan like bullshit. I'm just sitting here like, okay. Like, me and my tarot cards will leave, I guess.
But
the fuck?
Yeah, so let's just go into what are we talking about? We're going to be talking about, like, finding your aesthetic as a teenager, because I still struggle with my aesthetic.
I do too, but I have a question for you. The Met Gala was this weekend. Do you have any?
I did see it. Do you want me to say who was my favorite?
Yes.
I honestly think that Madison Beer's dress was gorgeous.
I like Doja Cat. I like the worm.
No, that's the VMAs, you idiot.
Oh, right. They were both this weekend, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
There was the VMA. I like Doja Cat. Doja Cat was wearing chicken feet.
From the Met Gala, I like Billie Eilish.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was really pretty. Yeah. I liked Madison Beer's dress. I liked her dress a lot. What I didn't like, though, was Emma Chamberlain's dress. I don't know if you saw Emma Chamberlain.
You know who sucked? I don't know which one.
Kim?
They both get confused. They cross in my mind. I mean, AOC probably wasn't. I mean, I love the
AOC's
dress.
was like.
It probably wasn't the best, like, for media. I mean, the dress looked beautiful on her. Maybe, you know,
tax the
check
rich.
your privilege a little bit, considering you're wearing a tax the rich dress at the fucking, what was it, the Met Gala or the VMAs?
Met Gala.
I think it was the Met Gala.
Mm-hmm, it was the Met.
Anyways, but you know, she still looked beautiful, and she deserved to be there because she's an icon. I hated, why the fuck was Addison Rae there?
And why was Kim Kardashian doing a Donda cosplay?
Kim Kardashian, I don't know what's going on with her.
Her and Kanye walked in there just completely like morph man. Like I don't know. You know those morph suits that some guys used to wear for Halloween?
My brother wore a yellow one for Halloween one Halloween, and he just ran around in the house in a yellow morph suit. But you're right, that does kind of remind me of a morph suit.
It's like, I don't know, so weird. But I really liked Madison Beer's dress. I really liked her dress. Also, Rosé from Blackpink looked really good. And the reason she was there was because she's a YSL ambassador. She's like a global ambassador, so she was there.
Yeah, because the way the Met Gala works is that the designers will like invite you to the Met Gala to show off their dresses. Yeah. And it's not like you go because you're invited by like the organizers, you're invited by the designers.
And another person that was there was CL. Her dress was really pretty. CL is a K-pop artist.
I'm not too big into K-pop.
I just saw Rosé, and I was like,
Olivia, the K-pop fans on here will know.
Anyway,
but I'm more of the political bestie.
Anyway, so I saw Rosanna. I was surprised that she was even there. And then I saw Ciel, and I was like, oh, she's there too. That was weird. Did you see Timothée Chalamet? He looked good, but he was wearing Converse.
Lil Nas looked good.
Yeah, Lil Nas had 3 outfits.
In both places, he looked good. The purple pantsuit, phenomenal. The arm, you know I'm a fantasy nerd.
Yeah, the armor.
The armor? Lay the Grimes. Like, I'm a whore for fantasy stuff. Bring a sword and I'm instantly on your side. I'm not the biggest Grimes fan. Bring a sword to any event and I will fight. I will take that sword and I will fight everybody who attacks you with it. Because I love fantasy stuff. Unless you are someone who's, I mean, again, Grimes isn't my favorite, but unless you're someone like horrible. Jeffrey Epstein, if you bring a sword, I will not fight for you.
I will fight you.
I will fight you with the sword. Anyways.
Grimes was wearing this, like steel mask. Was it steel? It was like a
really...
It was
an interesting look.
It was really interesting.
I'm not the biggest Grimes fan, but I did kind of like her look.
No, her look was really nice, I agree. It's just when she was doing the interview, you could barely hear anything because her mask was, like, so thick.
Sorry.
Phone goes off. So yeah.
Let me mute that. Hold on.
Go put your phone on Do Not Disturb. If you had to describe your aesthetic, what would it be?
I was actually talking to our friend Alex about this a little bit, and I came to a revelation. I wouldn't call my style like soft girl or cottagecore. I think I'm more in the academia section, but I don't think I'm like a dark academia or a light academia bitch. I think if I would describe my style, I think I would describe my style as soft academia.
I think so. I'm like thinking of what you'd usually wear. I think so.
I mean, sometimes I change it up. I wear something a little bit more edgy, but like typically I like to wear. Sometimes I like a more witchy outfit, put a corset on with a graphic tee or some shit. But usually I like the turtlenecks. I like the pleated skirts and the plaid and shit. That's my style.
See, for me, I kind of go between aesthetics. Like I like soft girl kind of, but I also like soft grunge.
That's my problem too. There's a lot of things that I like to wear, but based on what I usually end up wearing, I think generally I consider my style soft academia, but again, I do throw in, I switch it up.
Yeah, so basically, I think what I'm trying to get at is that you don't have to have an aesthetic.
You don't.
Your aesthetic could be anything that you want to wear, but if you're like, you don't have to like label your aesthetic or anything, but you can, like, for me, when I look at like outfits and stuff, I use Pinterest.
I do too. I have so many. I have 2 Pinterest things though. I have one for fashion, like outfits that I want to wear, and I have one for story ideas because I want to write a book.
I have so many.
When I look at realistically, what I want to wear is a corset, a ball gown. I want to run around the woods. That's what I want to wear. So that's what's in my story section, and sometimes my story and my fashion section interlap, and then I end up having corseted ball gowns on my fucking fashion thing.
Oh, you mixed 2 words there. You said interlap. You mean intervene and overlap.
Did I really do that?
Yeah. Interlap.
I don't know. I was gonna say something witty, but I don't know.
Anyway, so I try everything in my power to avoid wearing tights.
Bitch, I'm wearing them right now.
No, I know, but you know how whenever we go out, I'm always wearing jeans? I'm never wearing tights. I hate tights. I hate them. I hate them. Because you know what? Good quality tights are so expensive.
What about tights with a hole in the crotch? You know how many times I've texted Olivia being texted Olivia or my friend Alex being hold on before we go to have to change because I'm wearing tights with a hole in the crotch?
Yeah, because so many tights are such bad quality, but then the good quality ones, they're $80. Like, you go to
$100. I'm not paying for $100 Lululemon tights.
Exactly.
The only time I paid $100 for Lululemon tights was because my grandma gave me a card and I got 50% off, okay?
It's crazy. It's crazy. So I just do whatever I can to stray away from tights. But, like, what I really like, a style that I really like is, like, when you have an accent piece.
I love accent purses. I don't know what it is about them. Give me, like, a little purse that looks like a little strawberry, or give me, like, a purse that
those
looks
are cute.
They're so...
I like accessories are really nice.
Them. Yeah. My sword earrings.
Yeah.
Give me a sword.
My snake earrings that I wear every day. You can't really notice them. My snake belt
that doesn't fit me, so I can't wear it.
There's like accessories I like as accent, but I also like a plain shirt or like a plain crop top with like green pants, like green like wide leg pants, or like, you know what I mean?
Just really something nice. That makes you not boring.
Yeah.
If you're like, because contrary to Olivia, I like wearing tights, but I usually wear my tights and I put like an oversized like graphic tee with my oversized graphic tee that has like the tarot card on it, tarot card-esque thing on it. That's not really a tarot card. Or I'll wear it with my crop top, my white crop top, but I'll put a cardigan on top. So I love cardigans.
I like cardigans too, but the issue is I don't have that many, and the 3 that I have, like, I never wear.
I wear them all the time.
See, I want to, because it's fall now, or like it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's going to fall. We're going into fall. And so I really, really want to use cardigans. I just realized I was looking at my bookshelf. I had this like the perfect gift card, like one of those cards you put money on, and I bought like books with them, and I'm realizing if I had just saved that card, I could have bought what I bought a couple days ago, and I wouldn't even have to spend any of my money.
I bought a Halloween costume off Shein. Not like bought the pieces and put them on Shein. That's another thing we should talk about. Fast fashion.
Yeah.
Look, we're teenagers. And on TikTok, we see a lot of bullshit about fast fashion and how companies are bad. And while, yes, it's great to go to the thrift store, be careful. First of all, be careful. Second of all, I can never find stuff that fits me at the thrift store. I'm 5'7", and I am very skinny. It is very difficult to find clothes that fit me, period, let alone at the thrift store. I cannot really buy secondhand clothes, and I don't have the money to buy tailored shit. So, while yes, we should criticize fast fashion, we're also teenagers. We can't go out of our way to buy designer stuff or tailored stuff because we don't have the money. So even though, yes, of course, fast fashion is bad because of the stuff they do to their employees, the way they treat them, the way they treat the people who get them, like everything about it is not good. That's horrible,
but even the quality's bad. Even
the quality's bad too. But like, don't let people make you feel bad for wearing fast fashion, because
I wear fast fashion.
Like, sometimes it's just not possible to do anything else. And Olivia thrifts. Olivia can go to the thrift store. Olivia has
spent like $110
for thrift stores
at the thrift store. You know the thing is, you know what's funny? I remember we only went thrifting once, her and I.
I went with Alex alone.
Yeah, because you went with Alex alone.
But I didn't find anything because nothing fits me.
Yeah, so we went like in our group, like us 4, and we went to a thrift store. I spent $110 there, and the only things that I really wear from that thrift shop are the beige shirt, the beige pants, the white shorts, and I don't wear like anything else.
The thing is, I don't know this personally, but I've heard that thrifting is a great way to get pieces, individual pieces that are fun to wear and you wear often, and they like don't go. The thrift store is a good place to find interesting clothes that are enjoyable to wear.
Just clean them when you get home.
Thrifting doesn't work for everyone.
It doesn't.
I can't thrift because the one pair of pants I found didn't zip up and I couldn't wear them.
Oh, I remember that. Was that when I was there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was one individual item that could fit me at the thrift store and it was broken. So don't feel bad if you can't go thrifting. I know it's disappointing.
Thrifting's fun.
Yeah, but just go with your friends, support them, and criticize the fast fashion companies, but also recognize that yes, I'm still buying from them, but like sometimes like there's nothing else you can do.
I'm not broke because I have a job, but I'm broke in the sense that like I don't spend money. You can't get stuff
tailored. You can't go to a non-fast fashion place because you can't go get luxury shit unless the only way you will avoid fast fashion as a teenager is if you go to the thrift store.
I guess you're
right.
Like
Garage would be considered fast fashion.
Yeah, that makes sense. But so like stores like Shein, Romwe, Fashion Nova, those are like fast fashion.
Even stores at the mall like H&M, Garage.
Forever 21,
Old Navy, Forever 21. That's fast fashion too. Just because it's a retail store doesn't mean it's not fast fashion. But again, we're teenagers. When you're developing your style, we don't have money to spend on expensive pieces.
For years, I shopped at H&M.
Unfortunately, fast fashion is part of being a teenager. Unless you're rich, in which case, please buy me clothes.
So I don't really shop that much. I kind of just rewear the same thing over and over again because it's either I'm in my pajamas or I go out like every once in a while. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm in my pajamas like every day and I change like, but it depends when I go to work, right? But like the reason why,
but you wear a uniform.
Yeah, I wear a uniform obviously, but the reason why I'm in my pajamas all day is because I'm not going to school. I'm at home, so I just go downstairs, and I like.
But even though our school has uniform. But the thing is, next year, university...
We won't have uniform.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
That's another thing. Going to school when you have a uniform and trying to develop your style at the same time is hell.
Yeah, because you don't have the freedom to express yourself at school and like experiment with certain accessories or like shoes and stuff like that.
Like necklaces and earrings and nail polish. That's fine.
I mean, like bags.
You have to wear a backpack. The thing is, there are kind of ways around it depending on how strict your school is. Like I know our friend Alex, his school dress code is strict, but it's not as strict as ours, where he can wear like a gray cardigan over his school uniform. At our school, they'll make us take that off. So what I do is, to make my outfit a little bit more my own, I'll tuck my polo shirt into my pants so that it's like, it comes out a little bit over the edge, so I look like, not like in a nerdy way where it's like, you know when they look in the nerdy outfits where it's like straight down and it looks like too straight and you're like, you have it tucked into your pants, but why is your shirt so tight? Yeah. Kind of thing. If you're getting a new shirt, your shirt is probably too small if that's happening. I wear my rose quartz, you just accessorize where you can, but unfortunately you have to do it in the restriction of the dress code. And yes, dress code's stupid, but like,
I feel like every school has a dress code, but especially when you have uniform and you're
uniform's bullshit.
You know what? I always said it growing up. Like the reason why I didn't develop my style the way that I wanted to develop was because we were like, this is what our 14th year of being in school with uniform, and like that's literally why, because 14 out of almost 17 years of my life, I've been stuck in a cycle of uniform, and I never went anywhere enough to where I would like, or I never had enough clothes to like wear my style.
It's why when we go to schools on Civvies days, everyone's wearing the same fucking outfit.
Yeah.
No hate to you if you're listening to our podcast.
No hate.
We love you.
Because I like rewore everything all the time. Like, I just switched out my shirts. You look
at the girls that are and the guys that are at school, and they're all like wearing this. And I get it's a style, but like you kind of have to wonder how much of it's a style and how much of it is it not us being able to develop our own style because we have this bullshit uniform.
People are just outgoing. They go out. They go places. You know what I mean?
Okay, but what does that have to do with their style?
Because they're able to experiment with their style and try new things. No, but I'm saying
when you go to a school and people are all wearing the same outfits.
Then that's their fault. That's their fault. Because, like, there's a lot of people that'll come to school and they'll look, like, completely different from, like, the whole, like, black tights, black crop top, or, like, Roots pants, Roots shirt, or, like, Roots sweater.
Always Roots.
Always Roots. It was either Roots. It was either Roots or True Religion ripped jeans with, like, a Champion shirt and a Gucci belt with, like, a fake Rolex and a chain. Tell me I'm wrong. tell me I'm wrong.
If those brands will want to sponsor us in the far future, this statement is now being revoked. But yes, I agree. And it's always a chain, too. Like,
it's always a chain.
You're not a rap, because you know they're always trying to be SoundCloud rappers. You're not a SoundCloud rapper.
You know what the thing is, though? I do have to say...
You post raps on SoundCloud, but you're not a rapper.
Yeah, pretty much. But I do have to say, though, there are some people that dress like that are actually really nice. Like, you don't judge people off of that, right?
Obviously.
Some of them are really nice.
We're just criticizing your outfit. We're not criticizing your personality.
Yeah, so, like, a lot of them are really, really nice. But then you have those people that, like, succumb to, like... Basically, where we live, it's, like... How do I explain this? Like, there's a certain fashion sense... As whereas, like, everywhere else, like, there's always a certain fashion sense, like, because, you become your environment.
If you know what outfits were, we said roots. So if you know, you know. Let's just say that.
But basically,
roots,
like...
gold chains, and True Religion pants, I think you could pretty much figure out what area we reside in. And if you don't know, then you don't need to know. But if you know, then you know.
But yeah, so... It's like the style, like a lot of people succumb to that, and it's like, it's honestly kind of unfortunate because, like, growing up, I know I never really thought about figuring out my style or like my aesthetic or trying new things because I always was like, well, I have to look like other people, or that's all I knew. So when other people would dress a certain way, I would dress that way. And then quarantine hit and I was like, well, you know what, maybe now that I don't see people, right, I'll like try new things. I even started wearing makeup.
The problem is that when it becomes like people in your family being like, well, why are you dressing like this?
Yeah.
Or why are you being like this? And I've been there, not in like my parents hate the way I dress kind of way, but like they just don't understand. I don't even think I dress that out of the box.
No, I don't think so either.
You know, it's just like, you know, it's what it is. Don't let it bother you too much. Don't let it dissuade you. If you have to wait to wear some things, keep them in your wish list. Return back to them when you can. But don't forget about the fact that you can develop your own style just because people close to you aren't allowing you that opportunity.
My parents, they don't really like comment on what I wear unless it's like put on a jacket, it's cold outside.
Well, yeah, because I don't want you to die of hypothermia.
Yeah. Or like, why are you wearing a sweater? It's hot outside.
20 degrees Celsius.
No, but like, because we hang out really late at night sometimes.
Yeah, we do.
So it gets cold.
We talk at the park.
Yeah, the park. But yeah. This, honestly, style and as is everything else is so fluid. Just literally wear whatever you want.
Do what makes you feel comfortable. And yes, you should always feel comfortable in yourself no matter what you wear. Wear a potato sack and feel confident with yourself. But at the same time, like, outfits, if you feel like what you're wearing, you feel more confident. And that's just what life is.
It's just, like, having a style or, like, having a certain aesthetic is so beautiful because you're able to express yourself without words. And one thing is people are always afraid that somebody else is going to judge you or the people around you is going to judge you.
Let them.
Everybody, and this is so sad to say, everybody judges. Everybody.
I'm judging Olivia right now.
We naturally judge. But it's not, when I say judge, I don't mean like bad. Like sometimes we like look, it could be like judge nature, good or bad.
I think it's human nature to analyze. Fucking stop. This used to be a thing now.
It is.
I think it's human nature to look at someone and evaluate them from their appearance. I think whether that was from prehistoric times or not, to figure out who's a predator and who's gonna, I don't know, who's gonna kill you and who's gonna
go back. Okay, go back to like our primates and all that stuff.
Well, listen, we still have biology from that time.
No, I know, but I'm just saying everyone is going to judge you because it's either like judging negatively or they're like evaluating you.
Yeah, no, people judge. It's the way we always are. So it's human nature to judge people, and we shouldn't necessarily say that as a bad thing. We shouldn't be like, you should never judge anyone, because like then you're just like villainizing human nature. Humans judge people, okay? Mm-hmm. Humans judge people. It's part of humans being humans.
Yeah.
But just don't, if you act on that judgment in a negative way and you don't get to know a person because of their appearance, then it's when then that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah, when you're purposely rude to somebody simply because of their appearance, go away.
Then maybe you are the one who needs to be wearing the Kim Kardashian mask. Because you might not be ugly on the outside, but you're ugly on the inside.
What I'm trying to say is that everybody's going to judge you no matter what you do. And I think I've said this before. Like, whether it's out of jealousy, whether somebody thinks that what you're wearing is completely stupid, or it's not in what, like, their circle of what they would wear, everybody's gonna judge you. Some people are gonna say it out loud and they're rude for it. If they're rude, if it's like judgment that's rude and they're rude, you know? But if somebody like judges you and like compliments you, whatever, I feel like the whole like don't say anything if you don't have anything nice to say. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That really comes into play with like appearance and stuff, or like somebody's personality. Because I know people who take pride in their appearance, you know what I mean? And, like, the way that they dress. And it's so nice to see people, like, be comfortable with themselves. And then you have, like, these people that come out of nowhere who have no style and just look like every other person that stands next to them. And they just make fun of them. And it's rude. Because people take so long to figure out their style, figure out their aesthetic. People take so long to figure out themselves. And then you have these people that come out of nowhere who don't even know themselves and just bully these people. It's like, just let people be, man. Like, if somebody wants to dress a certain way, if a guy or whoever or whatever you identify as wants to wear high heels, who are you to say that they can't wear high heels?
With that being said, if your style is wearing a Trump shirt and a Make America Great Again shirt, none of this is relevant, and you can instantly judge that person when you see them. They're putting their beliefs on their body, and you can say you are an asshole. I said it. I said what I said.
You said what you said.
Strong statements are being made here.
I honestly think that what I think is that, you know, wearing the American flag is illegal.
Also, if you're wearing political merch, you don't have style. That's not an outfit. You're a billboard. Put it away. I don't care whether it's Bernie Sanders, Trump. Don't wear political, like, you look like you're a billboard. You're a walking billboard, okay?
Yeah.
You're a billboard.
You're propaganda.
You're not a human, you're a billboard.
This propaganda was made
that's
for
not an
walking.
outfit. That's a billboard. You're a poster, bestie.
Yeah.
That's not an outfit you're wearing.
No matter who it is, whether you're wherever you are,
no,
leftist,
right?
right?
What side of the political spectrum you're on. If you're wearing a Trump shirt, a Bernie Sanders shirt,
Justin Trudeau on your shirt,
Justin Trudeau,
Aaron Toolface over there, Doug Ford, anybody.
If you are wearing political merch, that is not an outfit. You're not wearing an outfit, okay? Unless it's like in a funny way where you're like not even a funny way. Unless you're like wearing it as a joke.
Unless it's like Justin Trudeau. Then like
no, that's still not an outfit.
That's so stupid.
You know what?
Stupid. You know
just don't wear political merch. I don't care what your political views are. Just don't wear political merch, okay?
Politics is such a big thing now. Why would you want to, like, especially if you're a Republican or like you're a Trump supporter, why would you wear political merch when you could literally, when people, you know, you're gonna get,
we're
like,
not talking about like Eat the Rich shirts or whatever the fuck, anarchy shirts. We're talking about like, don't wear the
MAGA
shirt of your political, like, don't wear the shirt like a campaign shirt. Don't wear campaign merch. It's like, it's so stupid. Why are you wearing just specifically campaign merch? You can wear your political beliefs, whatever. Not campaign merch though. That's not an outfit. That's not an outfit.
It's just walking propaganda. So scary.
Don't wear political, not political outfits.
Campaign.
Don't wear campaign merch shirts.
At all. Like, whether that's for,
vote
like,
Trump, vote Bernie Sanders, make America great.
Vote me for a prom queen. Don't do it.
Even a prom queen? That's so annoying. Why? Don't wear any shirt that says vote blank for blank.
If you're gonna have something that says vote for somebody,
not even a pin.
I was gonna say a pin. No, I was gonna say a pin. Okay, listen to me. Would you rather have somebody walking around with Bernie Sanders' face literally size of a legal paper, or would you rather have a little pin with Bernie's face that's the size of a doorknob?
Just don't wear it.
I know, but
I still hate Halloween costume when people are being like Obama or Trump or someone for Halloween.
That's Halloween.
I know, but I still think that's annoying. It's Halloween. You could be anything. You chose freaking a political.
That's the point. Halloween is jokes. Of course, they're gonna be Trump. They get to cover themselves in Cheeto dust, wear a blonde wig, and a suit. Why wouldn't somebody be
But you
Trump?
could have been a witch. You could have been a vampire.
Okay, but that's you. Oh my God, okay, but that's just fun. Think about it. You can eat all the Cheetos in the world while covering your face with your fingers. Think about it. That's what I'm saying. Let people be Trump on Halloween because that's so funny. Because majority of the time that people are dressing as Trump, it's to clown him and it's never serious.
I don't care. I still find it annoying.
When I see a Trump that's like when I see somebody who's dressed up as Trump but doesn't look like Trump and they just made a bad impersonation of Trump, that's hilarious. Or like the Party City like remakes of like. Oh my God, the remakes of characters is so funny.
You chose Trump.
It's funny.
Okay, agree to disagree.
You chose to be
an elf. I chose to be a mythical creature that resides in the woods. You chose to be a Cheeto. Congratulations. It's like when you see couples wearing that outlet and plug costume, and you're like, why?
Ew.
I'm not against couples costumes. I'm not against group costumes. But if you're doing a fucking bullshit costume that's like hot dog and bun, or like outlet and plug, or like ketchup and if it's in one of those packs that have like the
Angel
the cushion,
Devil,
that have like if you're wearing a costume that has cushioned fabric, put it away.
It's Halloween!
My problem is when you claim you're wearing a costume, but you're not wearing Olivia, you are guilty of this. You have worn a hockey jersey and said you were a hockey in grade 9.
Because I didn't have an outfit. That's why. I was late on the outfit.
When people claim that they're wearing a Halloween costume and they're not wearing a Halloween costume.
No, it's because I was matching with somebody. That's why.
Yeah, I know. And do you regret that now?
Very much so, yes.
There you go. I'm matching with someone this year. I'm matching with my friend Alex. We're both
I'm matching with somebody this year. I'm matching with Dara.
What are you being?
What are you being?
Well, me and Alex are being elves.
Dara and I, we're gonna be Velma and Daphne. I'm scared too. That's so funny.
Are you really? Did you guys plan that?
Yeah, we'll see if we'll go through with it, though. We probably won't go through with it, or maybe we will.
Alex already bought the ears. I already bought the whole fucking costume.
I have the thing is, oh my God, Halloween's next month.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We have to be doing something for Halloween, right?
Yeah, I think it's on a weekend, so we should like go out or do something. We should plan this off call. We should.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah. If you are having problems with your aesthetic, that's fine. Because you'll figure it out. Just, you need to give yourself
we are not
outlets to, like, you need to give yourself opportunities to try things.
I say this every episode because I don't want people coming and being like, hey, you're not a professional, you don't have any authority to say this. We know. The podcast is called Status Teenage. We're teenagers giving our advice on teenage shit. Yeah. We know we're not professionals. That's kind of the whole point. Okay?
See, like, I wish that when I reached my teenage years, I had something like this, because when I reached my teenage years, the podcast that was starting up at the time was Teenager Therapy. But, like, I hadn't known about them until, like, 2 years ago. But, what's it called? But yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm making this podcast. I'm not a very big podcast person. I'm not a very big, like...
listener?
Not even, I'm not a very big viewer. I don't even really like movies. This is a whole other topic, but I don't really like movies or TV shows. I'm a reader. I like reading, and that's what I do.
I decided to make the podcast because I was thinking on a whim. I was like, I was listening to a podcast episode of, like, literally spirituality. I was listening to a podcast episode, and I was like, why don't I do this? And then I was just like, bam, let's do it.
But that's a whole other topic.
We should have an episode where we just talk about how the podcast came to be. Yeah. It could literally be like a 30-minute episode of us just talking about it.
The episode will be called The Podcast, and it'll talk about where the podcast is going, what's going to happen, and how it started. But I think this is where we should end the episode, Olivia.
Yeah. We're busy people.
Yup. Follow us on Instagram, YouTube, unless you're watching this on YouTube, which, hello, YouTube people. TikTok, we're Status Teenage everywhere, I think.
Everywhere we're Status Teenage, yep.
as stated before, DM us. DM us. Whether that be questions or like,
even if you're a friend of ours and you like know about the podcast and you like listen, DM us and just DM us. Just say something. I love DMs.
Yeah,
I love DMs.
I hate you guys. If you're a friend, say I hate you and I hope you die.
Like, you know what's so cool though is our statistics, because when I look, I can see our statistics of our podcast, and they're like, there are some people that are from like other parts of the world.
It's incredible because we don't even have that many followers. Like, so to think that we're already reaching like other parts of the world is crazy.
Although like 82% of people,
unless someone's using a VPN, which 5%.
Unless 82% of people from Canada, like, even though 82% of people from Canada, we have people from Belgium, Germany, United States, Mexico, Sweden, Australia, Spain, and India.
So if you are from there, hello. Also, unless you are using a VPN, in which, stop scamming us. We're trying to find out where we're from. Not where we're from. This is not Ancestry.com. Anyways, I think we should really go now, Olivia.
Yeah, we really should go now.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode.
Listen every Sunday. Every Sunday. Okay?
Yup.
Okay. That is all.
Au revoir.
Bye, everyone. Stay safe. Get vaccinated. Wear your masks.
Don't
bye.
die.
Yeah, bye.